Boy, I don't really know what to say or where to begin, but first I have to thank Mr. and Mrs. Illich for giving me an opportunity as a 10 or an 11-year-old as being part of the Little Caesars program and actually establishing a foundation for hockey here in Detroit and with them. So I need to thank them for my start in hockey and to have an opportunity to play in Joe Louis as a kid and grow up watching Reed Larson and Dale McCourt and all those guys back in the day. So, I had a phenomenal childhood, and I had a decision to move on and play. But ultimately to have conversations with Kenny and with Mike Babcock to have an opportunity to play some more and extend my career, I just really didn't know what to do. I thought I was emotionally and mentally finished with the game after last year. I think the last little while in Dallas has taken a toll on me in those aspects and in that sense. So, but I guess coming here to visit with these guys and talking with them certainly does get you excited about the opportunity that is here and having the talent and the players that they have here, and of course the organization, the way they're operated, and everybody in the league wants to be, has been chasing the Detroit Red Wings for years, but no one has come close, and I'm just elated. I think it's exciting to come home. Obviously, it's going to be, I'm going to be probably as nervous as I've been in years. So. But to have the opportunity to play in front of my parents, if this is my last year playing, that they have an opportunity to see a lot of games and watch me play with a lot of friends and family here locally. But obviously, some high expectations. I think that's where the nervousness comes. But hopefully, a lot of high expectations. So I think that will drive us and really give me some excitement leading into camp to get ready for the season and hopefully live up to the hype and play a little bit useful than a 40-year-old. So I can't wait. So thank you, everybody.
Ryan Armani, Fox 2 and WDFN. Mike, if you didn't feel the Red Wings had a chance to win the Stanley Cup, would you have signed with this team or would you have just retired?
Well, I think the opportunity to win is something that you really kind of are always chasing after when you get older. And, quite frankly, if they probably didn't have a chance to win, I probably wouldn't have came. I think I would have been finished and retired. I think at this age, you want to have fun, you want to win. I think there was really, for me personally, as far as my career went, there wasn't much to more obtain except for winning and having fun. And I think the last few years have been, like I said, draining. They haven't been as successful as we hoped they would be in Dallas, and I figured I was done. But certainly to have the opportunity to play with some world-class players, and this team certainly changed that.
Mike, Dennis Fithian, 97.1, Livonia Franklin. Hey, you left.
You look different than.
It's been a few years.
You look good.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
You left when you were 16.
I know.
Playing Minnesota, Dallas. Did you ever think about the chance of coming back and play with Detroit?
No, I didn't in a million years. I think once I left, I was pretty much done coming back, unless to visit my parents. So, but to play, I just can't wait, and just opportunity. Original Six, an organization with tons of history, and being a part of that and having that added to your list of things that you've done. I couldn't have thought of a better place to be.
Mr. Illich, I think it was a couple of years ago you gave Mike a Little Caesars jersey on the ice. Just how much of an attachment have you had to him over the years and watched him and appreciated him? And then for Mike, just what are the chances that this is your last year, and how much is the door open for beyond this year?
Well, I just followed him very, very closely, and every time I think of him or see him, and I kept saying, there's another Modano that's going to pop up here in Detroit. In 20 years, nobody's popped up. So, anyhow, that's pretty much my thoughts about him. He was always in our thoughts. It's almost like he was here from a standpoint, his name has been so strong, and he's been such an exceptional player and a Hall of Fame type of player now. And so, he never leaves your mind when you start out with him, and he does well. And it's just natural, you got to follow him.
I think as far as playing, I don't know. I've been saying one more year for 5-6 years now, and I think I'll probably say the same thing. It just depends how I feel and how the year goes. I think it's just a year-to-year thing with me, but if I get rejuvenated and have a lot of fun, and my body holds up, I think more than anything. I don't know what that number could be.
Hey Mike, Tom Lydon from WXYZ Channel 7 here. You've obviously been a prolific goal scorer throughout most of your career. What is it about the opportunity to play with the wings that enables players to almost swallow that pill that it's going to be a different role, and it might be something very different than what you've experienced throughout your career?
Well, I think just from playing these guys as a standpoint, as opponents in Dallas all these years, and even Minnesota, it was just always hard to play against them. They moved the puck, they skated well, they had a power play that was always good, and they just could score at will. And they always had a deep team. It just didn't matter first line to forward lines in their defense and goalie, and just was always complete. And we had years that we never could even come close, and until in the late '90s in Dallas, that we felt we really kind of caught up to Detroit. So it was always hard, and just seeing older players come here and really have great success and feel like they've had a second win coming here, and some of the great players have kind of relished in that situation. So, I feel the same way a little bit. I hope it goes the same way as a lot of those guys did when they've come through here, and just need to enjoy it and have fun. You can't go wrong with any of the guys that are on this team to play with, and the way they skate and move the puck. It just makes the game easier. And the last little while, it's felt like it's been a lot of work, and we just haven't gotten anything accomplished. So the game looks easy when you watch these guys and you play against them. It just looks real simple and effortless, and you don't waste a lot of energy. And at 40, I don't really want to waste a lot of energy.
Mike, Bob Winelski from the Detroit News. You mentioned a few minutes ago that after last season you were kind of mentally and emotionally drained and you thought you were done. Did you have any concerns about if you can crank up the desire again? Where did it come from? How long did it take to realize that you did want to play again?
Very much so. I think that's where a lot of the delay came, and a lot of people's patience were kind of getting a little worn out, and I just felt I needed some time. I didn't know where I was kind of mentally at that situation, so I just needed some time to get away. But I think, if Detroit didn't come calling, I think I was done. I think I was going to retire. I just didn't feel like there was any sense of going anywhere else playing, just to play. But certainly have been getting the calls and getting to know Mike and Kenny a little bit more, and talking to them about how exciting it is, and talking to former players who've been here and friends of mine that I've been really close to, and their experiences here playing here. It just kind of added up.